Hi guys, it's Kandee, and today I want to inspire you guys with a message. This is life and 5 reasons to stay alive, because I know sometimes there are probably all of you watching this at one time had thought, I can't go on. I don't feel like I can keep going on. One of those kind of thoughts. And if you haven't, maybe you're going to go through something up ahead in the future that's going to make you feel those ways, and I want you guys to remember these things. Because you could be grocery shopping, you could see somebody driving a car next to you, and you don't know how close to not wanting to deal with life anymore that they are. And even else on a daily basis, life feels overwhelming and too much and just really hard. So I want to start with a few things. Number 1 is you were meant to be here for a reason. No matter what family you're born into or what circumstances you're dealing with, you are here for a reason. You have dreams and gifts and fingerprints that are all uniquely yours. Nobody has those same ones in the same way that you do. And you are here for a reason. Always remember that when you feel like, why am I even here? What is my purpose? You are here for a purpose, and everything that is in you that makes you who you are was done for a purpose, and there's nobody else like you. With your laugh, with your creativity, your voice, your style, your sense of humor, everything that is all unique to you. That is something that nobody else is going to have, and somebody needs you in this world. Number 2, even though life seems so difficult, and this can be family situations, friend situations, relationship situations, those people from the outside of you can have a huge influence and impact on your life. And I want you to know that they don't have to. All those people, whether it's a relationship and you feel like you're not loved, you're not worthwhile, you're not beautiful, you're not any of those things, or it's outside people, your friends just make you feel like they don't invite you to things, you don't fit in, you don't have enough of them. Or it can be your family that's putting you down, saying, you're worthless, you're not good enough, you're not pretty enough, you're a waste of time, you were an accident, you weren't meant to be born. All those things can be coming in from the outside too. And I want you to know, those things do not matter. Many people came from families that spoke against them, their careers, their goals, the things they wanted to do, and they still went on and did them anyway. It can also be that you have friends around you that are making you feel bad, or relationships that are making you feel bad. If you are choosing to be in a relationship or choosing to have friends that make you feel that way, 1, they're not friends, and 2, that's not somebody you want to be in a relationship with. 3, the family, that's something that's a little trickier because you got to live with them, or especially if you're under 18. But know that one day you're going to get old and you're going to move away from there, and you don't have to be around them and let them affect you the way that they do. Even if it is your family telling you negative things, I want you to hear me right now saying, you are beautiful, you are so talented, you are so strong, and even going through the things that you are with a difficult family is building your character up, and it's stretching your heart so that when you leave that family, you're going to be able to touch and inspire and love people in a way that you never felt, because that's something you wanted and your heart is going to be sensitive to that, and you can go out and shine who you want to be, how you want to be. This little encapsulated time that you're stuck with your family is not forever. And in your mind, when you feel like you're less than, you hear me telling you, you are amazing and talented, incredible, gifted, unique, precious, and you are so loved. Please feel all of the love that I'm sitting in my arms. And when you feel alone, you know that you're not alone. Even if you don't believe in God and you're not religious, you can cry out to God and you can ask Him to fill you up with love in your heart. He is your Heavenly Father. Your Father in heaven can fill you up with love that your earthly ones can't give you. That can be something that you can pray, and you can feel my heart and my love around you, encouraging you so much. Number 3, your hard times are building you an amazing success story. No matter what you're going through, how hard it is. I have been down in the most awful, depressed, horrible times in my life. I felt like my career was over. I didn't have any money. I hardly had money to even buy food. All of these hard times, and more and more things kept going on and getting worse and worse and worse. And I was like, I don't even want to say things can get worse, because when I do, then my car breaks down. Then something else happens worse. Then I don't have a car. All kinds of things. I want you to know that your success story, whether it's a loss of a relationship, job, family member, your hope, your career, anything going on, is building your success story that much better. If you don't have those hard times, you don't have a good success story. That's what's going to make your success story, your comeback, so amazing. That is what's going to make you so happy when you overcome those things, and it's going to make you so appreciative to say, you know what? I have been through hard times, and that makes these good times so much more amazing because I've been down when it wasn't great. And then when you reach those high moments, you're like, this is so amazing, and you're gonna be so much more thankful in those moments where other people still may be complaining like, oh, my fancy steak isn't warm enough, my hotel room isn't big enough. You're gonna be like, I have maybe not had a bed or a home to call a home, so this is just awesome. Everybody that's gone on to do amazing things had a horrible beginning. They had horrible things along the way that they overcame, and that's what made them so much greater, stronger, incredible, resilient, tenacious, the willing ability to go after things and through things, because when you're called to greatness, you have to have the ability to handle hard things because they're gonna happen. It's not gonna be easy. Greatness is a lot of roads of hard and difficult things on the way. And you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I went through all kinds of awful things. This is no problem. I can handle this too. Number 4, your biggest, most awesome, amazing day, choice, career, relationship, home, everything is waiting for you in your future. Today may be the worst, most crumbly, everything feels like it's falling apart, an awful day, but you have no idea what's waiting ahead for you. I remember years ago, years and years ago, and it was a pause in between when I was a makeup artist and before I started YouTube. I was in such a depressed state. I felt like I had no hope at all, nothing for my future. I was so depressed, it just felt like I was just breathing through days, but they didn't mean anything, and I felt like nothing. So hopeless. And if somebody would have told me what was up ahead in my future, YouTube and all the amazing things that have happened because of that, and you guys being here to love me and encourage me, even through hard times like losing my dad, I never would have believed that was up ahead in my future. And where I was at, it was something that I couldn't see existed. If you told me, I wouldn't have believed you, you know? And in that time when I felt so hopeless, and I'm sure you guys have been in those places like, why am I going on? I do not want to wake up and live another day because it's awful. Know that I've been there, and each of those days you need to focus on something, on your future. Do one thing for your future. What is it you like? There's something that we all like, whether it's going to a movies, going shopping, drawing, painting, singing. There's something that you like to do, teaching people. There's something that you like to do, and each day do something towards that. Set a goal and do something to get you to that awesome place. You need to focus on whatever that is to get there. And when you have a direction, it gives you a sense of needing to be here and where you're gonna go. It's like your anchor. You're throwing your anchor out, and that's where you wanna be. It's setting your direction. You're putting your map into your GPS. If you don't, nobody starts out just driving and you just sit in your car and you're like, I've got nowhere to go. I've got nothing to do. I'm just gonna be in my car all day. No, you have to put an address, a location. Where do you wanna be? If your destination is, I want to be in New York City, I want to be in Los Angeles. I'm just saying cities, not like your destination. Like, I want to be a teacher, I want to be a singer, I want to be a musician, whatever it is. Do one thing a day to get you towards that destination. Don't just sit in your car feeling like it's meaningless. Like, I've got nothing to do, nowhere to go, I just feel horrible. And it's okay, because I've been in that place where I'm like, I don't even want to wake up. I just want to go to sleep. I feel like this, and I'm not saying this was years ago. I still feel like this sometimes, guys. One of my friends said that he felt very suicidal one time in his life, and he told his grandma. And his grandma said, don't you dare kill yourself before the best day of your life. And he said, I thought about that in that moment. I knew I'm going through something difficult, but up ahead in my best day forward in my life, if I'm not even able to look back and be like, oh my gosh, remember that hard time I went through? I made it through that, and look where I'm at now. Don't give up in this hard time. You keep going, because the amazing stuff is up ahead. Keep going to the amazing stuff. And finally, number 5, this part about why to be alive is sometimes it seems crazy because you got to do something and then you got to do nothing. So the doing something is do something every day. Go for a walk, go for a run, do something to get your blood pumping where you feel good and it feels like you're alive. Go out, leave your house. Go out somewhere, go on a walk, go to a store, go something where you see people and you're inspired. If you can't go anywhere, look at your phone, look at pictures from places around the world that you want to see. Go look at street fashion around the world, something so you see outside the little bubble of what you're in, because that can feel overwhelming and so depressing sometimes. Set goals, do something every day that is going to get you towards something greater, whatever that is. If it's a sport, a hobby, anything you like, do one thing towards that or about that every day. And then the other part is the do nothing. this is where sometimes, no matter what the chaos in your world is like, how many things are going wrong and feeling crazy, you have to step back and say, you know what? I'm removing myself from the crazy train. I'm gonna get off of it and I'm gonna do nothing. I'm gonna go watch a favorite movie. Go do something that you love. Look, if you like looking at art or photography or fashion or whatever it is, go and do that and just give yourself a break. Whether it's you just go make a cup of tea and watch your favorite movie. Do something that makes you laugh. You need humor, you need laughter. Watch a funny stand-up thing, a funny movie, anything to get you laughing. And whether you believe in God or you don't, I'm not excluding anybody or anything, I'm just telling you what helps for me, is just praying and just saying, God, just take all of my problems. These are everything that's hurting me, bothering me, stressing me out, making me feel overwhelmed. Please just take them and do something with them. Just help me in this time. And I'm gonna sit and trust and know that you're going to help me in this situation. If you don't believe in God, which I know some of you don't, just take a moment and do nothing. Just take a break from everything that's hard and difficult. And you just have to do that sometimes. If going online is bothering you and upsetting you, seeing things, whether it's sad news or awful people treating other people mean or mean comments, take a break from it. Don't go on it. Give your heart, give your mind a break from whatever it is. If you can't get a break, like if it's your family, your household that you live in and they're driving you crazy, or a relationship, try to create a break. If it's leaving and going on a walk, and separate those things. Know that a lot of people grew up with crazy parents and family. You're going to be able to get away from them sometime. Know that you are your own person and you're gonna go off and do things amazingly however you want in your future. And even this time, this is gonna build your strength no matter what you're going through. Know that I love you. I think you're so amazing, and no matter what you're going through, this is gonna make that future amazing place you're going to be, and the success story of how you got there so much more amazing. Find something joyful that you love to focus on every day. And I'm praying that each one of you that watches this video and is watching it right now and is sad, I want you, and I just pray that you are filled with so much joy. Joy that is bubbling up and overwhelming in your heart, that it pours out to people around you. You've got to do something to make a difference and change in this world. Make the people around you, make somebody's day, smile at them, give them a compliment. The more you pour out kindness and love to people around you, the more you're gonna feel it bubbling up in your own heart. Know that I love you so, 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 so much. And if you were in front of me and you ever see me anywhere, you better come up and let me hug and squeeze you and just feel my hug in real life. And if you can't, feel all the love that I'm shoving through this screen to you right now, knowing that I love you. You can get through this hard time. Every hard time in my life, I felt that I couldn't get through. I felt like I couldn't take it. And there's been many days in my life where I woke up and I didn't want to be alive. I wanted to go back to be asleep so I didn't have to deal with the pain of that day. I made it through those days and I'm stronger. And you're gonna make it through each and every one of those days. Find something to laugh about, find something you love doing, find something to make smile and make their day. Find something, that area, a break in a day where you just feel like, know that I love you. You are alive and here for a purpose. My grandma used to say, it's not that people want to die. They don't want to just be dead. It's that they want the pain to stop. And whatever pain is going on in your life, you tell her right now, I'm gonna put a stop on you because I got big things in my future. You might be trying to hurt me now, but I'm gonna focus on some things that aren't hurting me, and I'm gonna get through this. I'm not gonna be bitter and hardened from this. I'm gonna be softer, and I'm gonna let my heart grow bigger, and I'm gonna love more people around me in more ways, and I'm gonna fight harder to get to that place I want, to that amazing place that's in my future. I'm sticking around because I wanna go see that amazing place in my future. I don't care what people tell me about how I dress, my clothes, my dreams, why I'm here, why I'm important, if I'm ugly or not. That doesn't matter. You keep going forward to that amazing place because you're the only you that exists, and you are here for a purpose, and I love you. If you want, I try to write inspiring things on my Twitter and Instagram and even on my Snapchat and Facebook, everywhere. Please go there, and I hope those little things that I'm going through, and it makes me think I should write something because I bet somebody else is going through this, or I just feel in my heart, I know a pain, or I see a comment. I hope that helps you guys so much. I love you so, 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 so much. Let me know below if you want me to do more Motivation Mondays, what topic you'd like me to tackle next. Put it below in the comments. And know that I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.